Today is finally the day that we replace these tracks. We've got the new tracks with the guides installed. We have the undercarriage ready to go in. So the task for today, remove these old tracks, remove the old undercarriage, remove the old drive cogs, get all of that taken out and start to fit the new track system into place and hopefully get that wrapped up. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think this might be a longer video. I'll try and keep it brief, but there's a lot to do, so let's get going. So the first step is to get the machine supported on blocks underneath the tunnel there. Basically get the tracks so they are floating in the air, get the weight off of them, and then we can get them removed. So we've made some progress here today. I've got a friend of mine from work helping out. We removed the old tracks, removed the old undercarriage, and we started to work on the sprockets, and everything was going great until we got these off and then went to slide on the new sprockets, and it turns out that these are just designed for a slightly larger shaft. That was my mistake in ordering them. They are made for 1 1/16 to 1 1/8 inch hex shaft, and the Polaris ones are a 1-inch shaft. So what we're ending up doing is we added a little bit of weld to the actual shaft, and then we're just machining it flat so that these will slide on as a press fit onto those shafts. So this is the beauty of the work. So we've added some weld, and then we're just flattening it with the mill so that those sprockets will fit on and not slop around. Okay, so I have the new undercarriage mocked up underneath the Snowcat, and a couple things that need to be addressed. So first of all, this original tube that supported the rear of the tracks actually interferes with what will be the tire in that location. So I need to come up with a plan on how to address that. So I'm actually thinking of cutting this tube not completely back, but just about to there, and then more or less attaching another tube in parallel just off the side that'll actually run up between the tires, and then there shouldn't be any issues with interference. That'll make mounting the tracks a lot easier back there. Then up front here, the plan is to have a piece of flat bar drilled and bolted to the existing front support. I'm going to use this piece of flat bar again just to give you an idea of what the plan is here. But basically just create a support that bolts on, something like that. Supports basically the front end of the machine, so it will basically be held in place by 2 bolts at the front there. So just starting to get these pieces cut and drilled up, and then once we know where exactly these tires need to sit with the front sprocket on and the tracks on as a mock-up, then we'll be able to determine exactly where this is going to need to be attached to the undercarriage, and then exactly where this is going to need to land to support the rear end.